Los colores. This is the second lesson on our series about the colors. This lesson is an introduction to gender agreement. Before we start, let's review some basic concepts. The first of those is what is a noun. You all know that a noun is a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. How many nouns can you think of? Great examples. A boat, a kitchen, a ball, a boy, a teacher. These are all nouns. At the beginning of the year, we learned that in Spanish, most nouns have a gender. That means that they can be either feminine or masculine. Then we're going to review the next concept, which is, what is an adjective? An adjective is a describing word. There are many describing words that we can use when we're describing a noun. For example, big, small, red, orange, tall, short, and so many more. In Spanish, adjectives have to be in agreement with the noun. What does that mean, you say? Well, it means that if the noun is feminine, the adjective has to be in its feminine form. And if it's masculine, the adjective will be in its masculine form. It also means that if the noun is plural, the adjective needs to be in its plural form. Colors are adjectives. As we review them, we will separate them into two different colors. We're going to have column 1, then we're going to have column 2. Our first color is rojo. We're going to put rojo under column 1. Our second color is azul, and I'm going to put azul on column 2. Let's see what we have next. We have negro. Negro is also going to go under column 1. We have verde, and we're going to place verde underneath column 2. Blanco under column 1, and café under column 2. Amarillo, column 1, marrón, column 2. Anaranjado, column 1, crema, column 2. Rosado, column 1, rosa under column 2. Morado under column 1, and púrpura under column 2. Dorado, column 1. Violeta, you guessed it, under column 2. Plateado will be our last color for column 1, and let's see what's going to go under column 2. We have gris. Look at these two columns. Now, we're going to just take a look at column 1 all by itself. Column 1, look at all these colors. Can you find a pattern on those colors? Look really close. Do you see if there is a pattern? If you notice that all of these colors end with the letter O, you are correct. Colors that end with the letter O have a corresponding female form that ends with the letter A. Let's look at rojo, for example. If you're describing a masculine word, you would use the word rojo. But if you're describing a feminine word, it would change to roja. For example, the table is red. La mesa es roja. Let's look at our next color. Negro. Negro, used for a masculine word. And you guessed it right, negra, used for a feminine word. We have blanco, switches to blanca. Amarillo to, you guessed it, amarilla. Anaranjado changes to anaranjada. Rosado changes to rosada. Morado changes to morada. Dorado changes to dorada. And last but not least, plateado. What do you think it changes to? You're correct. Plateada. So the O gets changed to a letter A on these colors when you're going to describe a feminine word. Let's explain these a bit further. What does it all mean? Well, basically it means that when the color is describing a feminine word, you will need to use it in its feminine form. Let's look at the sentence that we have right here. La pared es blanca. The wall is white. La pared or pared is a feminine word. So we need to use the feminine form of the color white. So we don't say blanco, instead we will say blanca. Because it is a feminine word, it will use the feminine form of the color, which is blanca. Now let's look at column number 2. The colors we had on column number 2 are the following: azul, verde, café, marrón, crema, rosa, púrpura, violeta, and gris. These colors do not end with the letter O. There is no pattern. So what happens with these colors? Well, these colors are considered neutral. What that means is, if the word is feminine or if it's masculine, this color still stays the same. It doesn't change. These are the easy colors. Let's explain it a bit further with some examples. Again, what it means that these colors we saw from column number 2 stay the same regardless if the word is feminine or masculine. This sentence says, el lápiz es azul. The pencil is blue. Lápiz is a masculine word. So, you see, we say the word azul. Let's look at our next sentence. La pared es azul. The wall is blue. We already knew that pared is a feminine word. But notice, azul stays the same. So it doesn't matter if the word is feminine or masculine, this color stays the same. Let's not forget one more thing. In Spanish, you will find exceptions to the rule. As you continue your Spanish studies, you will find some adjectives or describing words that will break the pattern explained earlier. You will find adjectives that do not end with the letter O that will have a female form. For the purpose of this beginner lesson, we will only concentrate on those colors that follow the pattern. Let's work with some examples. Let's fill in the blank with the correct form for the color. We have the door is black. La puerta es... What do you think is the answer? We know that black is negro. So do we put negro or do we put negra? If you guess negra, you are correct. Puerta is a feminine word, so we use the feminine form of the color, which is negra. Our second example says, the window is yellow. La ventana es? What do you think the answer is? If you guess amarilla, you are correct. Amarilla means yellow, and we use it in its female form because we know the word ventana is a feminine word. The table is green. La mesa es? What do you think the answer is? Verde. Green is one of those colors that is neutral. It doesn't matter if the word is feminine or masculine, so we don't have to change it. We can just use verde. The clock is white. Alright, so we know white is blanco. So do we use blanco or blanca? If we can see, the word reloj is a masculine word. So the answer is blanco. The desk is pink. El escritorio es? What should we do? Pink is rosado, or it could be rosada. We could also use rosa. El escritorio es rosado. Escritorio is a masculine word, so rosado is the correct answer. We could have also used rosa, and rosa is one of those words that doesn't change, so we didn't have to worry if the word was feminine or masculine. The ceiling is orange. Orange, the word for orange is anaranjado, and we have the word for ceiling is el techo, which is a masculine word. So what do you think is the answer? Anaranjado, you are correct. You've successfully completed our virtual lesson. Buen trabajo. If you feel that you need to review a little further, you can rewind the lesson and go to those sections that you want to listen again. Good luck. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in class.